Welcome to beautiful Croatia. Today's movement will be a sunny, standing total body activation. We'll stretch, mobilize, and engage the core and legs as we enjoy this beautiful view. So find yourself a nice spot with some sunlight to energize you, and let's move and shine together. Hello everyone, let's get started with our feet hip distance apart, parallel legs, so toes pointing forward, and let's roll out our neck a few times to each side, just about twice, and then go the opposite direction, loosening up our bodies and just setting us up for a nice movement session today. Good, come back to center, and then we're gonna lift one shoulder up and back, alternating, rolling our shoulders up and back, loosening up that thoracic spine. And I want you to just kind of flow with it. So we're not going to be too rigid. We're going to allow our upper body to move with it. A few more to the back, and then we're going to change direction. So let's bring that shoulder up and forward. Really just letting our body flow forward. Elbow can bend slightly. Just getting nice and loose. Good. A few more like this. And then we're going to take both shoulders up and back, and then let's get started with some squats. So we're sending our hips back. We stand up nice and tall in the center, and then open our arms to the side. Sending our hips backwards, lifting up through the center, opening side. Let your arms kind of start to flow through the motion here. Sending our hips backwards, pressing down through our heels to lift and open side. Send those hips back, press down to lift up and open side. Try to keep those knees pointing straight forward in line with your toes. And then just really inhale and exhale, open side. Getting that blood circulating, getting our arms moving. Inhaling as we squat back. Exhale, press down and up, open side. Good. On this next one, as you open side, let your arms float down, and then just bring one arm down. Reach your rib cage. Now side to side. So the bottom half of our body is staying in place. Our hips are trying not to move with this, just our rib cage. Reaching with our arm side to side like we're reaching up and over. Activating those obliques and lats and serratus muscle. Press down and out through your arm. Getting that upper body just moving and flowing today. And while you're at it, you might as well add a little tiny smile to your movement. That can only help. And then let's step our feet just a little bit wider now. Toes are still pointing forward. Knees are pointing forward as well. And we're going to round our spine into a C curve. So we're going to bend our knees, rounding our spine backwards. Our arms kind of circle forward and then press up. So my abdominals are pulling backwards and carving out my spine to the back, and then pressing down to open my heart, open my chest up. Rounding backwards, pressing nice and strong to open up. Round backwards and press up. So my pelvis is even tucking under, my lower abs are engaging as well. Good, rounding, exhale and inhale. And exhale. And last one, inhale. Good. Reach up and over to the side and stretch that side body. And then let's do the other side. Good. As you start to do these stretches to the side, start to check in with that core again. Now we have it activated. Really think about keeping it nice and strong. Pulling those abdominals towards your spine, feeling that center and feeling your strength while your upper body reaches up and over and flows through the movement. Trying to keep those hips still. Good. Now we're going to add a little combo here. So we're going to reach up and over, and then that same arm is going to circle down and through as we bend one knee. Our hips go back on the diagonal. We come up, and then we reach up and over again. Our bottom arm comes up to meet it now, and then we use our abdominals to pull us back to center and open side. Let's do the other side. We reach up and over. Top arm circles down and around, opposite knee bends. We reach on that diagonal. And then we come back up to center, arm circles up and over to the side again. Bottom arm comes to meet it. We lift out to come up and lower our arms. Reaching up and over. Good. Top arm comes down and around, circling. We bend that opposite knee, reach on the diagonal, keeping that back straight. Now bend again to the side. Bottom arm comes up and open to the side. Good. Reaching up and over. Top arm circles down and around. We reach with a flat back, neutral spine on the diagonal. Good. Top arm reaches up and over, bottom arm, and then we come center and lower down. So let's flow through it now. Reaching, bending that opposite knee, reaching up and over again, bottom arm, come to center and other side. So we reach up and over, top arm swings down and around, we plie, bending that opposite knee, reach on the diagonal. Reach back side, bottom arm comes up and lower. As you flow through this movement, start to notice your abdominal and core muscles here. You have your back working to keep that nice flat back. You have your lats and obliques working as you stretch to the side and reach out to come up. Good. Our core is just keeping us nice and stabilized, and then we can kind of just make it into like a little bit of a dance here. So as that water is flowing behind me, start to think of your body just kind of moving through the motions, finding that flow and finding your peace, finding your energy and your joy here. Reaching those arms, reach up and over to the side, bottom arm, come up and lower, and good, nice. Step your feet just a little bit wider and turn your legs out so your toes are pointing out. Knees are also going to point outwards in line with your toes. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Good. As you straighten your legs, flip your palms up. Think of scooping up all that good energy, pressing down through the floor as you straighten your legs. Feel nice and strong. Heart is nice and open. Good. Bend and stretch and bend and stretch. Good. Just activating those leg muscles, getting them nice and warm. Think of zipping up through those inner thighs as you straighten your legs. Good. Now we're going to bend down and we're going to lean towards the side, reaching one arm up to the sky, and then come center. Other arm and center. So I'm leaning over, tipping over towards the side, and then coming back to center. My elbow is bending, so I'm resting it slightly onto my knee, but I'm not putting my full weight onto my elbow. My core is nice and engaged so that my obliques are pulling my body back up to the center, and then that elbow and arm are just there for a little bit of balance. Reach that arm towards the sky, really feeling that stretch through your side body, and then stay in the center and pulse for a few little pulses. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, dive on down. Let your knees have a little micro bend. Let your hips be loose and sway side to side, whatever feels good on your body. And then take one arm in the center and open the other arm up to the sky, really feeling that stretch through your chest, through your hips. You can roll out that wrist if that feels good. Just enjoy that stretch. And then when you're ready, switch to the other side. So opposite arm comes to the middle. We reach the other wrist up, rolling that wrist out, and then come to center, bend your knees and roll up. Deep breath in, inhale and exhale. And one more time, inhale, exhale. Bring those arms to your chest. Feel your heart beating underneath your fingertips. Feel yourself. Feel that life within you. Feel your joy. I hope that this movement helped you find your flow today, and thank you as always for joining me. See you next time. Bye. Sincere thanks to you, my friend, for being an important part of the beginning of this channel. Every view, thumbs up, subscribe, and encouraging comment increases connection and really does help this space to grow. Please consider following if you haven't already. I appreciate your support, and I hope you'll join me again.